Just so everybody knows, I had to do the intro twice, and I'm running late. Cheryl and I don't have a topic, so we are fly by the seat of your chair today.
That's, it happens. But I think when you know what you do and what you love so much and the value and love you bring, you can wing it. I'm not scared. You scared?
I'm not scared. You know why? Because when you and I get in a room, magic happens, and I love it. Um, And I think with that being said, right, a lot of what we talked about last week was, market share and really where are you? How are you being seen? Where are the different things? And inside of that, my question really is where is everybody being seen? I know that right now I have this going to my business Facebook, I have it going to my LinkedIn, I have it going to my YouTube page, but I also have I have two personal Facebook pages, and I have a business page on LinkedIn, which I'm trying to grow so that we can go live on there and not my personal. Um, but when you're in business, your personal and your business do this.
Mhm. As does your life, right?
Yep.
Right. Your life does the same thing. Let me ask you a question. You have a business. Um, are you on Google? Like, how do your clients find you that don't know who you are?
Yeah. I am in a few different places that I'm toying around with. So I utilize Alignable so for my not my core business but for BizStorming, I'm on Alignable so that people can find me there. I network as often as I can so that people see my face, know, like, and trust. I do have a Google page, like I have a Google business set up, and I do have, there's a few other programs that will promote coaching and coaches. So, New Reality is an amazing platform that promotes the coaching business and who I am. But yeah, to find me, it's definitely not the easiest sometimes, especially with SEOs. And as a business, those are really big struggles. You have to figure out what words do you put into your website? Where do I need to? And if you change one thing, you have to change it across multiple locations.
Yeah.
So having that organized and knowledge of where am I is very important. And I don't think I know 100% everywhere that I am.
So let me ask you a question. You claimed your Google My Business.
Mhm.
Okay. So do you know how that works?
I know a little bit of how it works, but I don't know all of the things of how it works.
So Google is the big dog. Roof, right? It's the big dog of marketing. If you want to go to a restaurant tonight and you're not sure of it, what are you going to do?
I Google it.
Mm.
And I live in a small town and I still Google because I never know which restaurants are open or closed.
So, and well, yesterday was Monday. There's a lot of restaurants around here that don't even open on Mondays. A good thing. What are you going to look at the first thing you Google their business?
For me, I always look at hours and then I go to their stars. Um, However, being on the receiving end of stars in some industries, I also very cautiously read what is said. Why
Mhm.
did somebody give a negative review? Because I also understand that a lot of people who give negatives tend to do that on their worst days,
Yeah.
and it's not that fair.
Do you notice a lot of times that people respond back to those reviews?
Yes.
Okay. If they responded back to a negative review and they solved the problem for the customer, why wouldn't the customer take down that review?
I think that they don't I think that there's a rule of thumb. And once you have scorned somebody, they're going to tell multiple people of your scorn.
Not
When
unless it's
you
fixed. I think if you apologize and you fix the problem and you ask. I think you have to ask. Say, do you mind taking down that review now that I've redeemed myself? So I think
Right.
people don't always ask for
Right. That's huge.
done, right? I know, well, first of all, I'm not a bad reviewer kind of person. That's just not who I am. But, I've seen bad reviews and I understand when people get mad and they go straight to reviews. Um, and I understand their circumstances that call for it. Okay. So, but I didn't know this until we started with Marketchair that Google, if you have 5 reviews that are all 5 stars, does that put you higher on people finding you or no?
Probably not,
Why?
because they want a fair assessment.
Well, five-star reviews isn't enough. And they also want to see that you're more than one place. So the big dog, Google, has the capability of seeing where else you are. Do you know that in my area, I'm on the East Coast, I'm in Annapolis, Maryland. Do you know that there are 90 plus listings that you can go get? And when you go get them as a business owner, you have to fill out an application and you have to pay for it. Marketchair is going to go get that for you. We're going to get you at least 50 plus. We do it nationally. And even if you're in a small town, there's probably at least 50 places that people can go look for you. They can look for you on Yahoo, Bing. They can look for you on TripAdvisor and Yelp. They can look for you on Angie's List. I mean, there's 100 places people can look for you. And then what happens is Google's also trying to see is if your information is correct. Are you BizStorming? Are you BizStorming LLC? Are you BizStorming.inc? Are you Brittany Jones? Are you Brittany J. Jones? Like, it's judging all of that. Are your phone numbers wrong because you moved and changed your phone number, but only changed it on Google My Business? That stuff's going to affect you. And this is what having a company whose it's their one thing to do can, one, go claim all your listings because you don't know who the people are. I've had people like, let's talk mapping, right? Navigation. I only use Google Maps, but all my friends use Waze. I've never even used Waze before. I don't even know that I know how to spell Waze. But my point is that people have more opportunities than the one they know. And if you're a business, you better make sure you're there because you don't know where your customers are coming from. And then you have to understand how they're basing their algorithm. So with Marketchair, we've taken 8 areas of marketing and brought it together, which is gorgeous, beautiful, because we want to address first and foremost your reputation. And people think, oh, if I have 5-star reviews, my reputation's good. It's not big enough. Your reputation is big enough to be good. So if you've got people that are 5-star reviews with 1,000 reviews, they're going to rank higher than you. And also, what else are they on? And Google's not only paying attention to search engines, they're paying attention to your Facebook, your Instagram, your all this stuff. It's so much stuff. And if you're someone who's trying to cut hair or work on a car, who's got time for all that? And then when you go find a marketing person, it's typically siloed and fragmented. You go to one person for their social media. You go to another person for their SEO. You go get your own listings. It's insane. What MyCORE was able to do, which is exactly how we've done our businesses before, is with relationships and vetting companies and bring them together. That's how we did MyCORE. But with Marketchair, it's our actual property. So MyCORE owns Marketchair. And here's what they did. We took 2 people that have 20 years of marketing experience, one in the social media marketing space, and one in like website design, that space. Together, 20 years experience and owners of their own company. We brought them into the C-suite of ours. So they have their employees, their people running what they do and collectively bringing it together to support Marketchair, which is bringing together 8 areas of marketing. Marketchair is taken straight off. And what's great is you're not paying this person $1,000 a month and this person $1,500 a month. You're paying one fee of $497 a month. That's it. $497 a month for 8 areas of marketing being taken care of for you. We have beautiful technology. We have messaging. We have web chat. We're going to put web chat on your website. How cool is that? Would that be for you, right? Once someone finds you, what if they want to ask you a question right there on your website? It's going to ping your phone. There's a really cool way where you can ask for a review and they can fill out a review in 3 seconds. Easy for them. Give them a little QR code. Boom. 3 seconds. They fill out a review. And if they don't give you a great one, then we will ping your phone to answer it. If they do give you a great one, AI will write them a thank you. But every single one of your reviews will be responded to. It's brilliant. Your messaging will all come in together. You don't have to do a Facebook post, an Instagram post, an X post, a Google post. Oh, yeah, you can post on Google. I didn't know that till this week. I was this week years old when I learned you could post on Google. And you can do it from one place, from the Marketchair technology. And not only that, you can answer any of those messages responding on that one space. You're not going to have to go pull up all the 4 sites to check and see. And if you're like, oh, don't even want to write social media, I don't have time for that. That's again where AI steps in. And you can write hypnosis, IBS, women over 35. Serious. You want to write a serious post about helping women with irritable bowel syndrome over 35. And you will be spit out 3 posts in 2 seconds. And if it doesn't sound like you can add a comma, you can add one word, whatever it is, an emoji at the end. And then it'll go out and you can schedule it. You can schedule your post right through Marketchair. Again, $497 a month. It's just brilliant and it's taking off like.
Yes, I'm excited. It is an amazing space. And I love that it is that space where you can say, okay, these things are all covered. These things are safe, they're secure, and I can contact one person. I can go in, hey, I have this problem, and one person helps me. They might have to contact 4 or 5 people, but here, this is the issue. Laura, take it on.
Right, and it's not even that you have to go hit a 1-800 number. You have a personal cell phone number that you can text. Like, hey, Kenya, I have this issue with my social media. Hey, Joe, what about this for my website? And they'll be able to get right back to you, right back to you. And when I listed those names I just listed, know that it's one cell phone number. Whoever needs to answer that will answer that. Instantly. Like, I mean, if it's a Saturday night and the Ravens are playing, maybe not, but.
I mean, yeah, definitely give business space to have life, right? And that's why we do what we do. That's why Marketchair was created, to give your business space to have life. You can do what you want to do in your business, and you can let the experts handle that at a cost-effective rate that takes care of everything for you.
Right. Yeah. Yep. I just kind of sometimes think there's so much to these things, and people know a little bit, but they don't know a lot. And if you were to just say, how many clients do I need to take all this off my plate? And how many clients will you get? Recently, we turned Marketchair on for a gentleman, Bill. He was like, how do I say it? He was just into kitchens and baths. I want to say he's a builder, but he just did kitchens and
remodels,
baths, like a
kitchen
remodel.
and bath remodels.
And we turned his website on, and within 20 minutes, not his website, but we turned all our features on that we offer. And within 20 minutes, he sold a $60,000 kitchen.
Awesome.
Yeah. And, how do you put a price on that? It's like, okay, I'm not leaving Marketchair.
Yep, exactly. Once you sell that kitchen, then he can pay for it for years. Here's my 5-year plan, Marketchair. Take me on.
Yeah, I mean, less than $5,000 a year for all your marketing. pretty brilliant.
Yeah, I love that. I think that is amazing. All right, we are at the end of time. I appreciate you, Cheryl. Thank you so much. And thank you for bringing in Marketchair and MyCORE and just really enveloping the idea of making business easier. And we take on the back wheel of your bicycle so you can run the front. Let us handle all of that for you. Thank you guys so much. And we will see you all later.
Oh, book with us. Book with us. You got
Oh yeah, QR
questions.
codes. QR
You
codes.
get
If you have
questions.
questions.
That's right. Book with us. We'd love to have chats with you. So take your phone and scan these codes, and we'd love to talk to you. Ask any questions.
And we're on season 2, so there's a whole season 1 to get caught up on.
I know. I love it.
I'm excited. Thank you, Cheryl.
You're welcome.